Welcome in, folks, to CA Hoops Weekly Season Preview presented by Under Armour. I'm Bobby Broyles along with Rob Washburn. Rob, I can't believe it, but it all begins tomorrow.
Yeah, it seems like it's been forever since last March when we were cutting down the nets, and I'm ready to get started.
Absolutely. Well, before we tip off the season, we have one more team to look at, being William & Mary. The Tribe last year once again reached the CAA championship game, but came up just short, but were rewarded with a trip to the NIT.
Yeah, while there's no question that falling short of the CAA title and not making a trip to the NCAA tournament was disappointing for the Tribe, there was plenty of good that came out of last season. William & Mary reached the 20-win mark for the second year in a row, claimed a share of the CAA regular season title for the first time since 1998, and as you said, made only the third NIT appearance in school history. Now, while William & Mary has to fill the large shoes left behind by all-time leading scorer Marcus Thornton, there is plenty of talent still on hand.
High expectations for the Tribe as they were selected to finish fourth in the preseason poll. Like you said, they have to replace Marcus Thornton, but Terry Tarpey does return for William & Mary, last year's CAA Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah, Terry Tarpey was Mr. Everything for William & Mary last season. He averaged nearly 12 points per game. He led the conference in rebounding and steals, was second in block shots and sixth in assists. Now, with Marcus gone, he'll certainly take on more of a leadership role, but on the floor, he just needs to continue to do what he's done in the past. There's plenty of other offensive firepower. Junior Omar Pruitt averaged 13.5 points per game last year and made the All-CAA third team. And guard Daniel Dixon chipped in 11 points per game and was the fifth most accurate three-point shooter in the nation at 45%. In the post, senior Sean Sheldon averaged 6 points per game on 65% shooting. There's also a talented group of sophomores who saw significant playing time last season, and the Tribes added a potential impact player in Colorado State transfer David Cone.
We spoke to head coach Tony Shaver at Media Day, and this is what he had to say about Terry Tarpey.
Well, he does impact winning more than any player I've ever coached. I mean, in so many different categories. I think the reasons are number one, he's a great athlete. He has great instincts. He has great length as an athlete as well. And he's a very driven player. I mean, I think sometimes we don't remember the value of that in athletics. But, what he did for our team last year and hopefully will do again this year is pretty amazing, really. I mean, you Defensive Player of the Year, but he led our team he led the league in rebounding, but he led our team in rebounding, in steals, and in assists. So quite a different variety of ways to help you win.
Now, as we turn our focus to the women's side, we bring back Kelly McCarthy. A lot of improvements from year one to year two of the Ed Swanson era at William & Mary, as they finished with a 500 record in conference play.
What a difference a year makes. In his second season at the helm, head coach Ed Swanson led the Tribe to a 7-game turnaround, winning 15 games and making its first ever Division I postseason tournament with a berth in the Women's Basketball Invitational. Defense was the bread and butter for Coach Swanson and William & Mary. The Tribe came away with 351 steals last season, finishing 13th in the nation in steals per game, and had the league's top shot blocker. Great news for the Tribe as they returned 4 of their 5 starters from last year.
The Tribe were picked 6th in the predicted order of finish. Marlena Tremba stands out for this team, and they have an opportunity to continue to build around her.
Absolutely. She's been the Tribe's most consistent player and has been for the last 2 seasons. Tremba averaged 12.5 points per game and was strong from long range last year. And she transitioned into more of a shooting guard with the emergence of Jenna Green at the point. Another important piece to the Tribe puzzle is Abby Rendell, who returns for her sophomore campaign. Last season, the 6'4" center led the CAA in blocks per game and earned a spot on the CAA All-Defensive Team as a rookie.
Coach Swanson at Media Day talked about his talented junior guard, Marlena Tremba.
Well, she's one of the players that I think has had a terrific postseason and early on in our practices has really improved in several different areas. I think what Marlena's biggest thing is we have to have more of a balanced attack, I think, on the offensive side. The emergence of Abby Rendell and Alex Massingwell, I think having some sort of inside presence now maturing, I think we'll be able to, her game will expand a great deal. But we're looking for her to be our go-to player and, take on that role at the crucial end of the game situations.
Coach Swanson's team will open up the 2015-16 season tomorrow night at 7 as they head to Mount St. Mary's, while the men will be on the road the same night at 8 o'clock as they face NC State live on ESPN3. That will wrap up our CA Hoops Weekly Season Preview powered by Under Armour. The new season tips off tomorrow, so stay with CASports.com and follow us on Twitter at CA Basketball for the latest happenings around the league. For Kelly McCarthy and Rob Washburn, I'm Bobby Broyles. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.